Quadojo, Zahjira thinks you have a very short memory at times. You might want to get that checked out. But, yes, let's continue on our way to our destination without hopefully having as much trouble as we have been. Khajiit would like a nice uneventful trip, perhaps, from this point on. Not gonna happen. So what do you think? Haha! Oh, and there's somebody on the road. Well, Quadojo. They don't look like they're lying in wait for anybody, so let's go say hello. Yes, let's go say hello. Hello, traveler. Hey! That was my kill,
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Yes, I am. And as I recall, we've met before. And you stole my pelt, didn't you? Oh, no, you didn't. Sorry. Sorry for the false accusation. See you later, minstrel. I met him before I met you, Quadojo. He actually is a pretty good fighter. He had killed a few bandits. That was before Zahjira had gotten a little bit better. And yes, she sees that lockpick ore. So let's go get that. You're still making a lot of noise. Are you sure you're wearing light armor boots? Alright. Let's just check the map since it does split here. Yeah, we want to stay by the river. That's what Khajiit thought, but she wasn't 100% sure. So. Just gonna pick some of these red ones, Quadojo. Ooh, dragon's tongue. Khajiit did, I think she was making some potions that needed the red ones. And we didn't have very many of them. Oh, it's turning into a much nicer day than it started out as. Started out pretty wet. Oh, listen to those birds. Lovely. Khajiit does like the sound of birds. I think that would be our bridge across the water that we were hoping for. So we didn't have to take the long way round. Perfect. So let's just double check our map. Yes, this is exactly where we want to be. There's probably no point in being all sneaky like. This is a civilized place. Dark water crossing. Now maybe we'll find something concrete out about those rumors you've been hearing about Helgen and the war and whatever's going on here. Oh, there we go. There's someone. There's a couple someones.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Khajiit has heard the same thing and actually been invited to join. To go and apply anyway.
Another quiet day, I hope.
And Khajiit agrees. She hopes it's very quiet too. Oh, look at this. Looks like we have a mine here. With Ojo. What kind of mine? A corundum mine. Khajiit does not actually need corundum. But, when you mine, you sometimes get gems. So, Khajiit might check that out after. Let's see. Let's make some lockpick ingots. Well, one lockpick ingot. I think the rest are in our tent. Oh, wheat. We need wheat. Do you think they'd mind if we took some of the stalks? We will give them some money or some other food. Yes? Because we need those for restoration potions. And potatoes. No, we will not steal their potatoes. Well, this isn't a very big place, is it? Everybody must be at work in the mine. Oh, Khajiit apologizes.
You Khajiit has such delicate fur, and it never seems to lose its luster, the way skin does.
I thank you.
7 months or so. Maybe 8 if I'm lucky.
Excuse me? Khajiit does not understand.
Oh, just counting the months I have left to live. I used to count by the years, and I suspect there'll come a time when I count by the days. It's a talent I have, sort of like reading palms. But I do long for the days when I never bothered to count. I don't do it for me, though. My children just don't like surprises is all. They want me to send a letter when the day gets close. I'm sorry. I haven't properly introduced myself to you, child.
No, you haven't.
My name is Iris the Elder, although it wasn't always meant to reflect my age.
No?
I was once one of 2 irises in the village where I grew up, long before I moved to Darkwater Crossing. One was about a dozen years younger than I, just a babe when I was a girl. So she was Iris the Younger, and I was Iris the Elder. And the name stuck with me ever since.
Iris the Elder, what brings you to this part of Eastmarch?
Not the mine, that's for sure. I came to this part of Eastmarch for the hot springs.
Oh.
I've heard they have the power to rejuvenate. I'm not searching for a miracle or a cure for old age. Just a little more time to enjoy it.
To enjoy the old age? But hot springs would sound nicer if they weren't so wet. Khajiit is sure your wisdom alone more than compensates the people of this village.
Your words are kind, but a woman of my years is more of a nuisance than a helpful member of the community.
I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elves.
I try to do what I
time
can.
you learn to be a Nord,
Help
too.
cook or look after Revna, but as
He's a
much as I
half-decent
hate to
farmer.
admit it,
Ask him to
she's
teach you
at
to
an
farm.
age when I can't keep pace.
Ah, so the little girl I hear behind me must be Herefna. Not to change the subject, but Khajiit's going to change the subject. Khajiit's been told of an imperial operation taking place near here. Khajiit doesn't suppose that you've perhaps heard something about it? Oh, Khajiit sees. There is someone. You spoke a little too quickly there, but rebel soldiers. Oh, execution? well, if you have to go, that's the way Khajiit would choose, just nice and quick. Khajiit guesses if she wants to find out more, Helgen is the place to go. And thank you for pointing it out on my map. Khajiit appreciates that. Do the hot springs work, by the way? Do you feel rejuvenated?
Oh, yes. I've tried health potions and visited some of the most renowned healers in all of Skyrim, but it's almost like everything is being forced back into place. It feels so unnatural. That may be fine for someone like yourself, but I much rather prefer a good soak. All my aches and pains seem to float away.
Khajiit sometimes likes a soak, and a warm bath is probably preferred to a cold bath. She isn't sure, though, she could, like, go to a hot spring and get in the water in public. Nah, Khajiit's not sure about that. That is, of course, unless you have found a nice quiet spot to have a nice soak.
Thinks that we should go
In which case,
I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elf.
isn't
It's
it dangerous
high
for
time you
someone your
learn to
age
be
to
a Nord,
bathe
too.
in the springs alone?
The hunters
Mama,
discourage most of
he's
the
a half-decent
wildlife,
farmer.
as does
Ask
the
him to
heat
teach
from
you
the
to farm.
spring. They also provide a few spirits to help pass the time. I need a bit of wine before I can get over the embarrassment, you see.
Oh, is that what you can use wine for?
These hunters, their bodies have such sheen and vigor, like a marble table burnished to a perfect polish. My skin, however, is as piebald as a horse and as wrinkled as an old tunic stashed away at the
thinks that we
bottom
should
of a
go there.
chest. May
don't
sound a
want to
bit
hear another
odd for
word
an
about what
old
you're
lady
learning
like
from the
myself
elf.
to worry
It's
about
high
such
time you
things.
learn to be a
But
Nord,
while I
too.
may be old,
But Mama,
I'm still a woman.
he's a half-decent farmer.
And a woman
Ask him
likes
to teach you to
feel
farm.
beautiful.
Khajiit really agrees with that. You don't like to feel ugly. Not that you are. Khajiit didn't mean to imply that. Just, one always likes to look one's best, yes? But you know, Khajiit finds a certain beauty in age. Just because one is old doesn't mean one is ugly. Many things become quite more beautiful as they get older. Khajiit still thinks you're beautiful.
I appreciate the compliment. They say females are the harshest critics when it comes to beauty, and thus your words are strong and my gratitude deep. Of course, when I was young, that criticism would take on a different form. It had turned to jealousy and envy. There were some women that wanted to chase me out of the village for the way I supposedly taunted their husbands. But they didn't need to. I never stayed for long. As a courier, I was always running from one village to the next, gone as swiftly as I came.
Khajiit imagines couriers must be fleet of foot to escape the dangers of the road. He must have been in excellent shape.
Fleet of foot and single-minded. There's nothing you can't outrun if you just stick to the road and block your mind of anything outside it. The
Yeah.
couriers who never make it are always the ones who stop for a breather or just to admire the view.
Khajiit.
Fear is never a good trait for a warrior, but for a courier, it can be an excellent source of motivation. Not just from trolls and bears, but from one's own curiosity. A mage with a secret can have sharper claws than any saber cat.
Yes, Khajiit has run into said mages, and indeed their claws can be quite sharp.
And Marin thinks that we should go.
It's just,
I
well,
don't want to hear another word about what you're
Khajiit
learning from the
doesn't
elf.
think she'd make a
It's
very
high
good
time you
courier.
learn to be a Nord, too.
She really likes to stop and look at the scenery,
He's a
and,
half-decent farmer.
well, she does
Ask
get
him
into
to teach
trouble
you to
from
farm.
time to time. but so far she's managed to get herself out of it. Fortunately, she seems to have premonitions at times which help. Khajiit has enjoyed talking to you, Iris the Elder. She hopes you are able to continue to enjoy your nice warm soaks in the hot springs. Perhaps Khajiit will try one sometime, if she finds a quiet enough location.
Goodbye.
Amarin thinks that we should go there. I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elf. It's high time you learn to be a Nord, too.
But Mama...
He's a half-decent farmer. Ask him to teach you to farm.
Excuse me?
Is there something I can help you with?
No, you just kind of sound depressed. Well... No, Khajiit thinks she will... Well... What do you think, Wadoja? Should we spend a little time here talking to the inhabitants? And then... collect some ore, really for the gems?
What's your trouble? Dostern telling tales again?
No. Khajiit does not know who Dastern is.
We keep hearing that the war could come through here. I try not to worry about it.
Oh, apparently you haven't been talking to Iris. Apparently it did come through here, at least in a small part. What can you tell Zahjira about Darkwater Crossing? She might poke around a bit and chat with people.
Not much to it, really. We fish and keep to ourselves. Try to keep from upsetting the Empire or the Stormcloaks, and so far the war's left us alone.
Ah.
Alright then.
Hi, I've never seen you around here before. Are you a miner too?
No, Khajiit is not, but Khajiit would barter with you, yes? She has something that you might like. And hopefully your mother will not object to me giving this to you, because Khajiit is just going to sell it. Oh, right.
Alright then.
There. So there's an elf apparently and some other guy. So let's check the mine first. And then we'll come out and knock on the door of the cottage and see if anyone's in there. And maybe somebody
Amarin thinks that we
can
should
tell
go
us a little bit more about that
I
operation.
don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elf.
Okay. We've got quite a lot of ore here, so let's just collect it.
I guess I should join you more often.
Dojo. Ooh. Hopefully they won't mind Khajiit boring this book. Hopefully there's no crazy people around here.
It's tough to keep track of
Oh,
her.
hi.
If her father wasn't such a snowback, he'd be around to help out.
What? Khajiit thinks that was probably an insult.
I'm not proud of Hrafna's father. If she knew him, she wouldn't be either.
And then it's probably good she does not know him. If that's how you feel about him, which makes you wonder why you spent time with him in the first place. Hello.
I used to be an adventurer in my day. Then I settled down, got married.
Khajiit has no plans to get married anytime soon. Actually, she kind of hopes it will not put an end to her adventuring, but she'll find out. You were an adventurer, you say?
That's right. I used to explore all over. I'm the one who originally found the mine Darkwater Crossing was built around.
Really?
I was actually scouting a bit the other day, old time's sake. Spied a brigand heading back to his camp.
A brigand?
Up for a little hunting? My husband is being a sad stick, so I can't go myself.
You know, yes, Khajiit will do it.
This brings back memories. Come back when you're done, and maybe I'll be up to showing you a few tricks.
Oh, maybe you can teach Khajiit.
Bandits are cowards. Don't strain yourself chasing them all down.
Well, perhaps you can teach Khajiit something that she could use.
It is fascinating to think entire civilizations began in mines like this, where a single piece of ore is cut out from the crust of rock.
That is a very interesting perspective, Quadojo. But that makes sense. Before you could really start building any kind of civilization, you need metal. Fascinating. Hello.
You're looking for work? We could use an extra hand in the mine. Just bring me any corundum you dig up.
Ah! Khajiit will do
next
that. She just needs to... Actually, here. Khajiit's gonna sell you what she has now.
Annika used to help more with the mining, but nowadays she's a bit of a bounder.
Ah. Okay.
I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Khajiit was just really looking for gems. Excuse Khajiit, perhaps?
There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up through a cave to the northeast of here.
Is there? Perhaps Khajiit will have a chance to see it. Ah, there you are.
I try to think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock.
Has the war affected you?
I'm lucky enough that none of my friends have been killed. Of course, we have soldiers coming through all the time. Safe travels.
Indeed. So... How?
I keep hearing stories about Morrowind. Sounds like a wretched place.
Never been there, then, I gather. Khajiit has heard that it's full of lava and rocks falling from the sky, so... Yeah, that doesn't sound too pleasant. Alright. Well, Quadoja, let's just go... Oh, you're in the mine too. Hope they're not making you work. You're a bit young for that, you know.
And Marin thinks that we should go there.
I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elf.
Apparently there's an elf around here. Somewhere. Alright, let's go check the building and see if there's anyone there to say hello
It's
to.
better board you're after. Candlehurst Hall's got both.
That's a bit of a journey. And that door does not look like it's unlocked, so yeah, let's just knock and see. Hello? Nope. Khajiit does not hear any movement inside, so look, everybody must be outside. So who is this elf that the little girl keeps talking about? Well, not that Khajiit really
How
needs...
can I help you?
Just passing through. Not that Khajiit really needs to speak to him or her. Oh, actually, him. Yeah, they said him. Oh, there's the hot springs. Oh. What do you think? What do you think, Quadojo? I bet that's where the Iris the Elder, that's it. She probably bathes over there. Wow. Oh, we got some grapes here. Let's just grab a few of the grapes, yes? Well, Quadojo. Apparently, we should really travel to Helgen. And let's see. Did they mark this on my map? Let's take a look at the actual map. That is quite the distance. That's back near Windhelm. So no. Perhaps we're in that area, we'll do something about it, but for now, let's just enjoy the warm air and the beautiful scenery. Yes? Yes.
Say, Khajiit is curious. Did you like her video? Yes? Then please click the thumbs up button. Khajiit thanks you. Brrr.